Good morning, my students of class 10. Today I am going to take the SSC class of history, and I need your feedback from the first chapter, that if you have not understood any part, please comment back in the e-portal, and then I can help you out with all these, okay. And I will take a class on all of your questions, queries or whatever you have from the first chapter, okay. Most of you have done the homework which I have provided, but those who have not done it, please do it, because these are the questions which are helpful for your board exam, okay. So today we are going to do the compulsory chapter of the SSC history part, that is the nationalism in India, and today's class will be an introductory class, or today's class will be an introduction of what we are going to study next, okay. Till now, as we have completed the chapter called nationalism in Europe, you people have understood the meaning of nationalism. Again, I am repeating for you that the nationalism means your feeling, your love, your respect for your own country, your own nation, that you being an Indian, you are proud to be an Indian, right? So that can be called as a feeling of nationalism. If you love your country, if you are proud of your country, if you respect your country, if you salute the tricolor, if you salute the armed forces, if you salute the national anthem, that means you are a nationalistic person, right? So today we will see the nationalism in India. In my last class's video on imperialism and nationalism, I have told you the nature of India's nationalism. Like, India's nationalism is definitely different from the nationalism which was faced by who? Italy, Germany, Britain, Greece, these people. We are completely different. Why? Because we were very happy at the first when the Britishers they came in, and we were not having the feeling of nationalism. Slowly, with the end of 19th century, especially with the end of 19th century, slowly we just woke up from our dreams and we started to understand that now it is time to love our nation. Now it is time to show respect for our nation. Now it is time to do something for the nation, because by that time the terms like allegory was there. By that time the terms like unity, the terms like equality, liberty, fraternity were everywhere, right? Okay. And then when the Britishers were ruling us, we understood that okay, we are not ready to ruled by these foreign people. They are foreign, they are treating us badly, they are not our own people. So we need freedom, we need independence. So when this sense of independence came within Indian people, the nationalistic era of India started, the Indian nationalism started. But what is the problem with your syllabus? That your syllabus starts with a particular year, which is in the middle of the nationalistic movement. It is with the coming up of Mahatma Gandhi to India, returning back. But before that also we have a huge amount of progress, huge amount of nationalistic movements, without understanding that we cannot just jump into the topic which is there, right? So today we are going to start one of the introduction and the background of Indian nationalism. Right? So Indian nationalism in a big way, in a big banner, started mainly from 1885. Why? Because this is the day, or this is the year when in the month of December at Bombay, which is now Mumbai, In the month of December at Bombay, there was the foundation of the first pan-Indian, all-Indian political party, that is Indian National Congress. This was the time when for the first time Indian National Congress came into being. It was founded in 1885 and several political leaders, and very interestingly most of them were Bengalis like Surendranath Banerjee, Umesh Chandra Banerjee and so on. Other important leaders of this period were definitely M.G. Ranade, and another was G.K. Gokhale, who was the mentor and guru of Gandhiji. Okay, so the journey of Indian nationalism started with 1885. Then what happened? The first 20 years approximately up to 1905. The first 20 years approximately up to 1905 is known as the period of moderates. The phase of moderates, the period of moderates. Why? Because the leaders during this time, they did not challenge the British authority. They did not challenge the British authority. They did not went against the British authority. They followed a policy of prayers and petition. That is why they were known as the phase of 3 P's. That is policy of prayer and petition. Policy P, prayer P, petition P. So for 3 P's, a phase of 3 P's, where the leaders like Surendranath Banerjee, Umesh Chandra Banerjee and so on, they used to write letters to the British authority that we want this thing, we want that thing, we want this kind of things in our life. And after 1905, everything changed. And the next 20 years again, up to 1915, this particular period is known as a radical phase. This particular phase from 1905 to 1915 is known as a radical phase, where people, the young leaders like Tilak. Who is Tilak? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Then Bipin Chandra Pal and Lala Lajpat Rai. The Lal, Bal and Pal, that means the Lala Lajpat Rai, Bipin Chandra Pal and Bal Gangadhar Tilak. These 3 people, they organized a radical movement during these 20 years. And these 20 years, that's why is known as a radical phase of Indian nationalism. During this time, youngsters, young people, they all joined in Congress and they demanded that they will come to the road and they will take the independence. And a very famous quotation of Tilak is very famous, that Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. That means you are not giving anything extraordinary to me. Swaraj, that means independence, is my birthright, because liberty, equality, fraternity is a birthright. It's a fundamental right. So the Swaraj is my birthright. If you don't give it to me happily, then I will snatch it. Okay. So with this, I come to an end of this first class or the introductory class. In my next class, I will deal with the radical part a little bit, because some happened during this period and then went into directly in your topic or syllabus. Thank you.